welcome back to another gameplay video back with a walkthrough of Forza Motorsport 7. I am this Ryan, and here we are playing Forza Motorsport 7 again. I know that not many of you watched this game, or at least what cars I'm picking in particular, but we're going to do it one last time for right now, as I just really want to play it, and so we are. So today, we are going to actually customize our Ford GT and make it in a similar fashion that I would do one in real life if I were to get a Ford EcoBoost. Which I have been, if we were to do this, whoops, that's the game. Let's reach over to get my gaming keyboard, because it's to get my Wu-Tang 2, because my modem doesn't have Windows keys. It has blanks. It doesn't even have IBM keys. It has blanks. But anyway, as you can see, this is my list of mods I want to do with my EcoBoost. It's a long list. It's under 10K. I mean, it might be around 10K now, with some of the things added. Like, for example, instead of the Spec 5 wide body, I will get the Clinched Flares wide body kit for 5,000 instead of 1,000. Instead of getting the Ford Performance street handling suspension for 1,000, I would get the air suspension for 4. And I think that's what I'm going to do, because I like it. I like the concept of air suspension, and I want it. But since I've been, since I was looking at videos last night with my internet being down because Comcast, it was down like from 12 p.m. to 12 a.m. No, it was down from 12 p.m. to 7 a.m. the next day. So I've been working on this list, all that on my phone, and it's been an interesting experience using only my phone. I finally feel how the other half lives, but I think I would go with the Mustang, because it has all of this possibility to become much more than just a $30,000 car for less than 40,000, or for around 40,000. We won't get it all at once, of course. We'll get over a lot of years. But still, because we probably won't be able to get the plug-in because of either lack of availability or lack of money, the Mach-E, because of Ford's practice of having it be online only, more or less. So the Mustang, and upgrading it with all the stuff, with the only thing that's missing now off of this list is a sunroof. And since you don't really want to cut a hole in your roof, that's a terrible idea. It never works, because water exists, especially in Florida. If you live in California, you probably don't care. But then again, you probably just go with a convertible conversion anyway, or just get a convertible. Regardless, I live in Florida. There's water here. It's everywhere. That's what makes us a peninsula. And it rains at 5 p.m. every day. Well, for me, it rains at around 3. Yeah. But anyway. Turn the mic, because I always bump it and it always turns. So these are all the modifications I'll do. So we'll do it in the same vein. Obviously, we won't be doing interior lighting kits. That won't really make sense with Forza. But what will make sense is getting only lightning stuff without removing the interior, without getting the interior, and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and start upgrades. Upgrade shop. I also won't be doing any engine upgrades, as I want to do it in real life, but I just want to see what the engine upgrades are in this game. Block it. Like, Forza represents, because modifying, it's called modifying in real life. Modifying your car in real life very well. Since the dampeners, I want street. Oh, we already have street, okay. Real race reduction. I wonder if you can actually swap out your hood and trunk lid, which I want to do in real life with carbon fiber. That'd be fun. That'd be fun in Forza, but I don't think you can. That's more of a Need for Speed type of thing. I'm gonna see what's that. Arrow, definitely. Do plan doing arrow. Well, you know what? Let's just do rate reduction and only take off what it would in real life. What it would in real life, which would be around. Because I do plan on getting a carbon fiber hood, which takes off like 40 pounds. I do plan on getting a carbon fiber trunk lid, which takes off again another 40 pounds. And I'm planning on getting a titanium exhaust, which again is another 40 pounds. So 100. So 80 and then 20. So 120 is what it will be. That's actually about it. Don't plan on brakes, although that would be not a bad idea. How about let's upgrade the sport anyway. Let's get better tires. And wheels, which I don't plan on getting. I do because Decals I'm planning on getting the premium, the premium plus has already summer tires or W ready tires. So I don't need to buy this. I'll have it, but still. One of those right rimmed ones. White rimmed ones, I mean. Stars are good. That's about the size that will be on my boost. Let's just see what this is for a second. Engine swap. What can you swap it with? 5.9 liter. All-wheel drive. I'll be doing this in real life either. Let's go charge this sometimes. That won't be too neat either. For, well, don't want my engine blowing up. Don't want my eco boom. Which, by the way, apparently the EcoBoost has, if you touch it, if you modify it in any way and don't take care of it, or push it past its limits, which is the same for any engine, or if you don't take care of it, replace the spark plugs at under 15,000 miles and so, do oil changes regularly, like a sane person, or like a normal person, the engine might do weird stuff like explode. It won't actually explode in a fireball, don't worry about that. It will just explode on the inside. The engine block will take care of the rest, and it will contain the blast. So basically we'll just shatter the interior components. So that's fun. So you don't want to buy a used EcoBoost. You want to buy it new if you can. And if you can't, you want to have a mechanic look at it, or a trusted friend look at it, who knows their stuff. But anyway, now it's time for the fun bits. Paint customization. I thought this would take longer, actually. I didn't think this would be just a single episode. I thought I might have to stream it, but oh well. I do plan on getting air suspension, as I mentioned before, where I can have it raised up so I can get in it easier, which for me might actually be something that'd be useful, because I've never been most comfortable getting into little cars. Every time I tried them, it's always been an experience, but I think I can just get past it. I'm not, I'm not that bad. Not that unlimbered. So I should be able to get it in pretty easily. And all things said and done. So, but we'll see when we go check it out in September, how easily I can and my grandpa can get into a Mustang. Which it shouldn't be that bad. Mustangs aren't that terribly low. Stock anyway. We'll get the manufacturer's colors. Pretend. We're pretending. Apparently I can't paint the back lead either. Okay. Trunk lid either. Actually, no. Let's go for a full wrap then. Yeah. Like what color I would use if I were to fully wrap it. And since the rims that come default on the Premium Plus, which the dealerships love just keeping on the car, are so gaudy, I will probably, I might actually get them paint gold for crying out loud, because they're so gaudy. I don't mind their design. Okay, maybe I do mind their design. Maybe I just get new rims, but anyway. And my decals should be here from last time. I would hope so. There they are. So 38, okay, whatever. Get back for the win. Wait, I've been using the sites CJ's Car Part, Boney Car Parts, American Muscle, and a random site I found in Los Angeles. A random, mod shop I found in Los Angeles called 5.1. I'm not quite sure if I trust them or not, but they exist and they provide HUDs. They provide they provide a 2020 style or a Tesla style tablet, an actual Android tablet, which I don't like. I don't think I like my car being Android on it. I don't think that's a good idea. I don't know that's a good idea. I think that's a good idea, so just don't take my word for it. But regardless, so it's an aftermarket, system for a Mustang. And then there's also that hump that's on the right side of the 5th-gen Mustangs to mimic the hump for the dash. They also have one where it has basically an MFR, a multi-function display, or MFD, which basically is something for the passenger to mess around with where you're making lap times, where it monitors your car in detail. That's pretty cool. So I might actually get that too. And it's just a swap out part too, which is amazing. I do plan on going with a different HUD. One that has a RAM scoop, because I prefer RAM scoops over everything else. The Coupe definitely doesn't need it. No, let's be honest. And I don't plan on upgrading the engine anytime soon. If I do, I plan on getting a completely new engine at around 100,000 miles, which is going to take for decades or a decade or two. So basically, by the time we get ready to buy a new car, I would figure whether or not I should upgrade the Mustang or not. Because EcoBoost is a troubled system. Because it's a brand new system. It's only been in service for the last 5 years. They don't have flags here. I'll have to get flags online, which I don't want to do. Alright. Anyway, not that I don't want to do it, I just can't. Flags of vinyl shape? I highly doubt it. I like how that's travel. Fantastic. So much better. I guess you gotta do your decals before you do paint, which is reversible. It should be, but anyway. Also, you can cover power doors, but since I'm going to get scissor doors, aka Lambo doors, which all it is pay $99, maybe a mechanic to help you, and all you get is a door latch or a special type of hinge, and you can get Lambo doors on a Mustang. It's not actually that hard, which is incredible that you don't see it. I only saw it once, and in the video that I saw it once over watching Gold Pony, who is a car reviewer, by the way, who happens to be a Mustang owner, and he was at his first car show, or Mustang show, and there was only one scissor door Mustang I could see. Of course, they're stealthed because as long as you don't have your doors open, you can't tell if it's a scissor Mustang or not. And while I do prefer gull wing, or actually I do prefer wing gull wings, which is what the Tesla Model X has. While I do prefer that, and a gull wing to the DeLorean, I'll take scissor doors on my Mustang because it's just nicer and easier to get in. It makes your Mustang really special because no one else chooses it. For some reason. And also, I've always had this, fear of hitting other cars. If I have scissor doors, hitting other cars with my doors when getting out. If I have a scissor doors, I don't have to worry about that now, do I? And since I will have kids in this car, in my Mustang, when I get older, and it gets older, I won't have to worry about that either, now would I? Hitting stuff above you, yes. Hitting stuff next to you, not really. As long as you park in the center of the parking space. I also do planning on adding window decals. Don't plan to do anything with the quarter windows. The windows behind the windows. The windows on the sides behind the side windows, because I like seeing out of them. But anyway, alright, so, and eventually I do kind of want to upgrade it in such a manner once I get EcoBoom, if I do ever get EcoBoom, when I have a wife and kids, they're in middle school maybe, and I want to upgrade my Mustang in a decade or two, then I will probably upgrade it fully with a modern engine. Because that's something I always want to do, is upgrade, is engine swap. It's put the biggest, baddest, most awesome engine into a car that I already have. That's what I want to do. So I'll do that eventually, just not anytime soon. So we can check that out too in this, because you can do that in Forza. That's what Forza's really good at, is allowing you to invest the engine on anything. And not worry about the consequences, such as EcoBoom, or why did you put a supercharger on a Dodge on a Daytona again? Like, what was wrong with you? There's only 500 of them or so. But anyway, alright, so that'll be it for us today. Thanks for watching. If you want to support the channel, you support my pursuits in the future, or just support my living today. Or if you want to see me actually build a modified Mustang in real life, because I'll be showing off the entire process like I have been doing so far. So yeah, I'll be doing that. But anyway, alright. So that'll be it for today. Thanks for watching, and And I guess, see you once again.